excuse my crudeness, but we are Rhode Island, small state with big dick attitude, yeah! We show up and we fight back. But we know how to fight back with peace. Says, I like ice in my drinks, but not on my streets. We're not paid protesters, and we're gonna start with the raging grannies, because y'all know they wear my favorite color. The color of royalty is purple.
Hi there, y'all look beautiful. We are the Rhode Island Raging Grannies, and we rage with song. We want you to rage with us. We're all coming up. We have one line in this first song that we want you to share with us. It's called We Are the Guardrails Now, and we'll sing it for you once. We're the guardrails now. Wait, just making an adjustment, sorry. A little short. Ready? Go! Pay attention, we're the guardrails now. Did we mention we're the guardrails now? We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Find a community in numbers, we are strong. Act in your neighborhood, bring your friends along. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Write to your legislators, let them know you care. They need to hear your voice to know that you're aware. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Learn how to organize, ideas everywhere. Small acts by decent folks, they will get us there. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Look for common ground, politics aside. Respect each other's rights, that's our only guide. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. You are the guardrails now. You are the guardrails now. We've got one more quick song for you. And it goes to the tune of my favorite things, and it's called Things That Go Trump at the Night. So I'm sure you'll catch on.
We love this one because it's funny.
It's funny. We lost our note, we'll get our note. Yep. Kidnapping innocents, mass deportations, predators, kleptocrats looting our nation, fascistic gangsters assaulting our rights. These are the things that go Trump in the night. Pardoning violent rioters and traitors, hiring all flunkies who call him dictator, hiring all workers who do their job right. These are the things that go Trump in the night. Stupid trade wars, childish name games, grievances and slights, insulting our allies, provoking a fight. The things that go Trump at night. developments, nationwide layoffs and mass unemployment, war against medicine, science, and health, stealing our data and stealing our wealth, mocking due process and habeas corpus, flouting all laws as if they had no purpose. What kind of criminal thinks he is right? These are the things that go Trump in the night. Getting played by guys like Putin, 'cause he's not too bright. Disorder and chaos are what he invites, the things that go Trump at night.
Give it up for the Raging Granny! It is not easy to come up here and sing or cleverly come up with that song. That last one was pretty fire. So I want to give you some context. Indivisible and No King rallies all nationwide is all about organizing. And we got more than 30,000 is some estimates up in here, y'all. But we need more. So if you want to take some action, we are training to do more in your hometown. We had multiple No Kings rallies in Rhode Island earlier today. This is the largest, but we appreciate all the ones that have been happening already. So if you want to do more and organize, go to nokingsri.org/takeaction. That is how we train. You will learn toolkits to gather with friends, families, neighbors, and help organize the next one, because we're going to need more. Because it's going to take more. For every action he has, we have to do extra. That is what we are here for. We don't need a pedophile in chief, as that says. We don't need a thug in chief. We don't need a wannabe king. We don't need a fascist. We don't need a women-grabbing man in charge. We need somebody who believes in peace and love and respect and common decency. We believe in somebody who's going to protect health care. We believe in somebody who's going to protect voting rights. We believe in somebody who's going to protect freedom of speech. We believe in somebody who is going to create more affordable housing and access and food for those who need it. Some of us are one paycheck away from losing our houses. I have 2 businesses and haven't paid September's mortgage. But we do this for each other because progress only happens together. Y'all agree with me? So I'm going to bring up our first speaker. But I first want to acknowledge, like when the Raging Grannies came up, it is not hard, it is not easy to do this work. Our federal delegation have been doing this work. They may not be doing exactly what you want, or maybe not doing all that you see, but it is not hard. It is not easy, to do what they do every day and day out, to be in the minority and to still fight for us. So there are some federal delegation members here. I don't know where they are, but thank you, White House, Reed, Gabe, Seth. We applaud you. We love you. We thank thank you. And there are so many Rhode Island senators here, Rhode Island reps here, city council members here, school committee members here, mayors here, city council presidents here. We thank you too. Do not give up on us, because we won't give up on you. And when we are holding you accountable, take it and just go with it, because we love you and we're still just going to do our jobs. Y'all hear me? So one of those representatives is here with us to speak first. Representative David Morales, I hear you about genocide. Providence State Representative David Morales is fighting for the working people and our immigrant neighbors across Providence. He did this before he was elected. And he will do this no matter what the outcomes of any elections. Give it up for Representative David Morales!
Now neighbors, let's say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcomed here. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcomed here. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcomed here. Say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcomed here. So brothers, sisters, and non-binary family, we stand here today to send a clear message to the fascists in D.C. that we will not turn our back on our immigrant neighbors. We are here to stand in solidarity and to protect our immigrant community all across Providence and all across Rhode Island. Because for months we have watched as masked thugs. We have watched as a rogue agency known as ICE has barged into our communities, has militarized our neighborhoods, and has kidnapped immigrants right in broad daylight. Families have been separated. People have been detained and deported without any due process. And for that very reason, we are here today to reject all forms of fascism, including ICE. Because ICE is not welcomed in Rhode Island. ICE is not welcomed in Rhode Island. Because neighbors, we are living through some very troubling times. Because about 100 years ago, the government in Germany devolved into tyranny. It devolved into a dictatorship where innocent people were being persecuted, where people were being dragged off the streets without any form of due process, without any warrants. And the result was the rise of fascism in Nazi Germany. The result was over 6 million people of the Jewish faith being murdered, alongside hundreds of thousands of members of the LGBTQ plus community, alongside marginalized groups. And so we are standing here because we will not allow for history to repeat itself in any way, shape, or form. And we do not draw these comparisons lightly. But the reality is, yes, neighbors have been kidnapped, and it is even happening right here in our backyard in Rhode Island. Last week, outside of the courthouse in downtown Providence, a neighbor was taken. No warrant was presented to the advocates that were there on site filming and documenting the horrific incident where one was dragged into an unmarked vehicle that then sped away. Our communities are under attack. And this is why local activism is so damn important in these moments. Because if you have not already heard, there is a group called the Deportation Defense Network that has been standing up to protect our immigrant neighbors. If at any point in time you suspect activity related to ICE, related to immigration enforcement, there is a local number that you can call to report it directly to advocates who will show up on the ground to stop those forms of detainments. The number is, for those of us that can have the courtesy of getting our cell phones out and typing it very quickly, it is 401-675-1414. That is 401-675-1414. That is the Deportation Defense Network, a group of grassroots advocates that are on the ground making sure our immigrant neighbors are safe, are protected, but most importantly, if anyone is detained, they are there to support impacted families, because now more than ever, we need to stand together, and that starts with showing up. So to the 30,000 plus Rhode Islanders that are here today, thank you. Thank you for standing with our immigrant community. Thank you for standing with our immigrant neighbors. Together we're going to demonstrate that Rhode Island is a home for everyone, especially our immigrant brothers, sisters, and non-binary friends. Thank you.
We won't talk about him running for mayor. What we're here for is policy. This is what we have to do, is organize. That's why nokingsri.org/take-action is where you need to go. We need policy to put up, to fight back. Policy like the Trump administration and its allies have launched a multi-pronged attack on our democracy. They have sown distrust in our elections, promoted the intimidation of election workers, and with the January 6th insurrection, they attempted to subvert the will of the American people, and we will not let that continue. The U.S. Supreme Court is going to try to gut what's left of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, a landmark victory of the civil rights movement that prevented Jim Crow-style discrimination at the ballot box. The MAGA movement wants to take us back, and we're not going back. We're not going back! So Rhode Island can counter those outrageous attacks by setting up a Rhode Island Voting Rights Act. So if you go to Rhode Island Voting Rights Act, that's RIVRA.org, to sign up for this fight. There's also an attack on climate. We want to leave something for our children and their children and us. We need change now and after. Climate Action Rhode Island is one of our sponsors for No Kings. Give it up for them. So many groups have lost funding, but they keep going, because that's how Rhode Island is. We are a keep going state. They stand with us and we stand with them. So in times of organizing, I think we need to talk about uniting and organizing. So I'm going to bring up our next speaker, Jesse Martin, who's with SEIU. He is incredible, and he's going to speak about organizing. Give it up for Jesse Martin!
No kings! No kings! I'm Jesse Martin. I'm the Executive Vice President of SEIU 1199 New England. We're the largest healthcare union in the state of Rhode Island. I'm proud to serve our black, brown, and white working class caregivers across healthcare. They are the backbone of our hospitals. They give care to our elderly. They educate our children, and they transport us every day. But our wannabe king is attacking workers' rights in this country. Workers have fought for 100 years to have the voice on the job, to be able to bargain over their wages and health care. And the Trump administration is doing everything they can to remove those rights of basic dignity for workers across the country. The big bad bill attacks our health care, attacks our Medicaid. It will reduce the number of healthcare workers we have in this state. It will also cause a reduction in services in our hospitals and in our nursing homes. But wannabe kings and barons of industry, like the rich and the 1%, the billionaires, they don't have to worry about that. When they go to the hospitals and to the emergency rooms, they get a straight pass so they can go upstairs and get the care they need. But us who work every day or who are on Medicaid in the state of Rhode Island, we have to wait for hours in the emergency rooms. That is wrong. I want to say that ICE is an attack also on workers across our country. They are like the Pinkertons of old, sneaking into our workplaces to attack our construction workers, to attack our healthcare workers. Without immigrants, our economy will not be able to function. And you know what? There's something unique in the American labor movement. We've overcome all of those things in the last 100 years. Here in Rhode Island, we've overcome those struggles.
Amen.
I'm going to tell you a little victory story. On May 15th of this year, 700 workers at Butler Hospital went on strike. They went on strike for 109 days. The third longest hospital strike in U.S. history. They went on strike against poverty. They went on strike against violence at work. They went on strike for the increased cost of health care and retirement. And they won. How did they win? They stuck together across their difference. The Trump administration wants us to fear each other. They want us to hate your neighbor. At Butler Hospital, we represented every race, every ethnicity, every language spoken in the Great Ocean State. We represented Trump supporters. We represented Kamala supporters. Everyone stuck together on that picket line. And you know what was magic about that? The same magic that we see today here in front of this great Capitol. The unity across difference. That has been the backbone of the American democracy since it was founded. The American labor movement is ready to build a better America. We are ready to fight on strike and in the streets to prepare ourselves for what working people really need. Justice. I was raised by two beautiful social workers. And you know, we didn't have a lot growing up. And I remember a time where there used to be a thing called the middle class in the United States. It's long gone. And part of it was that they were able to afford a house.
Right.
Part of it, they were able to afford food on the table.
Right.
And part of it, they were, every once in a while, maybe every decade or so, they were able to buy a new car.
Right.
But nowadays, it is all struggle. Too many of us are working 100-hour weeks or 2 or 3 jobs to survive. Even with those systems, the reason why the Trump administration is passing the legislation they are at the federal level is to divide us, demoralize us, and to separate us from what workers and Americans deserve, which is an economy that builds a real future for everyone, no matter where they come from, no matter what work they do. The beautiful thing that I saw on the boulevard in front of Butler Hospital for 109 days, when Democrats and Republicans stood together against their boss, who was the richest 1% of Rhode Islanders, was that they were able to make a real difference. We need to start reaching across our own differences in our community and bringing together in more actions. And dare I say it, we need to strike the economy to show this Trump administration that everybody deserves respect and dignity, no matter where you come from, no matter what you do. No kings!
This is what we live for, each other. And as Rhode Islanders, as United States citizens, we know our role is not just on our borders, but overseas. We stand with Mexico, Canada, Greenland, all of the African nations struggling. We stand with Palestine. We stand with even Israel as they rebuild with another fascist. We stand with everybody in Asia who is struggling. There are so many countries that need our help. We can take care of here and there. There is a sky big enough for all of us. There is no need to be divided. There is no need for hate. We got Gabe to my left. We had Macy. We stand with everybody here. This is why we have sign language interpreters, because every ability and disability matters. To speak more about Gaza and Palestine, I'm going to bring up Reem. She is a force to be reckoned with. And I'm going to bring her up now to show how great she is. Reem, everybody.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone! Peace be upon every single one of you. I'd like to recite a prayer before I start. Lord, lift up my heart and ease my task for me. Unite my tongue so that they may understand my words. Ameen. Thank you all for coming out today in support of our democracy that has been trampled on by every single president, every single member of Congress and Senate. Shame! Shame! Our unity is the only way that we can go forward from now on. My name is Reem. I am a Palestinian woman. I'm a Palestinian woman, immigrant, born and raised in a country that is not my homeland. This is to no fault of my own or my family, who were all displaced after the Nakba in 1948 and after the Naksa in 1967. Shame. Brothers and sisters, we did not choose to leave our homeland Palestine. We did not choose to live in refugee camps and in places that have never felt our own. My father was born in Haifa, Palestine in 1941, which is what they call today Tel Aviv. Shame! My grandparents were born in Ramallah, Palestine. That was the time in the 1920s and 30s where Muslims, Christians, and Palestinian Jews lived together, neighbors, friends, and family. After the Nakba of 1948, my grandparents were forced to travel on foot for miles to flee to Jordan, while my grandmother had twin children, babies, and a 7-year-old. Wow. On foot. Shame. Friends, these are not stories. These are realities that our Palestinian families have endured. They survived for 77 years of occupation, apartheid, and oppression. Shame! But what I never understood is why didn't people understand what's happening in Palestine? I used to often hear, it's too complicated, it's a conflict, and many didn't even know Palestine existed. Friends, the struggle of Palestine is not just a regional conflict. It is a global and moral test. For over 77 years, Palestinians have endured occupation, siege, and displacement. Our homes have been demolished, our land has been stolen, and our very existence was treated as expendable. Not a day passes by in a Palestinian village that you do not hear about someone murdered in cold blood by the Israeli military. Brothers and sisters, they do not discriminate. Women, children, babies, elderly, all are killed in cold blood. Our mere existence threatens theirs. We are the indigenous people of that land, and we are rooted there. They are threatened because they can't endure what Palestinians have endured. Have you heard any of these stories? Probably not. You probably have seen women like me depicted as oppressed, and Palestinian men as oppressors and terrorists. I'm here to tell you that is not true. Do I look oppressed? Hell no. This, brothers and sisters, is called the Palestine exception. The Palestine exception is the inability to speak for the Palestinian struggle or to criticize Israel without being intimidated, doxxed, or being now threatened with deportation. It is a mockery when we can criticize the United States, but I cannot criticize Israel for killing thousands of children.
And the genocide!
Let me tell you what the Palestine exception does to me in America. When I wear my kufiya, or my daughter wears her kufiya, we are targeted anywhere we go, even on college campuses. When we stood peacefully on Federal Hill to to remind people that there is an ethnic cleansing and genocide being done against Palestinians, people were threatening us. The Palestine exception allowed over 70,000 Palestinians to be killed and over 20,000 children in 2 years. All this, and the United States used its veto power 10 times against stopping the genocide. Sure. My sister-in-law in Gaza lost her two nephews and many other family members. My best friend lost her father and a sibling. Friends, they claim that their bombing and the killing is over, but that is not true. They're still killing every single day. We all must stand together. I'm so sorry, I have to wrap it up, but I want you to learn more about Palestine. Coming up on November 8th, write this down, November 8th, on 39 Haskins Ave, in the back of Masjid Al-Karim, we are going to have our second Palestine Day here in Rhode Island, where you will learn about Palestinian culture, history, our food, our dance, our livelihood. Please come and support us. Please come and learn about us. Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Never to the sea! Palestine will be free! Thank you for everyone who gave us this platform. Thank you, JVP Rhode Island. I love you all. God bless you.
Give it up for Reem! It is all about embracing differences and understanding we may not all agree, but there are atrocities all over this world. And Trump seems to find his way in every single one of them, if not the cause of them, if not the instigator for them. And we stand for something different. Thank you, Reem. So we're going to keep this going. We can't do this without music and love. So coming up next, Bill Harley is going to sing for us. Not me. Maybe later. But Bill Harley is going to come up, sing a couple of songs, and then we're going to keep with the speakers. We have 3 incredible speakers after Bill. They're all my peoples. But all of these speakers are my peoples because all of y'all are my peoples. We are each other. So, Bill Harley, are you ready? All right.
Hi, y'all. How are you? I'll tell you what. I didn't know there were so many terrorists in Rhode Island. And what's worse, I didn't know I had so many friends and neighbors that were terrorists. I wrote a song for today, and it's a call and response song. And so I was talking with Armin from the Vox Hunters last night, and he said he and Benedict would be happy to sing with me. So I want to welcome them up.
Yes!
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you this song. Since I just wrote it, I'm going to learn it along with you. All right? So I'm going to say, listen everybody, the time has come. And you're going to sing, stand up and speak out now. Let's try it. Listen everybody, the time has come. Stand up and speak out now. Look at the damage that they've done. We're going to stand up and speak out now. Listen everybody, the time has come. Look at the damage that they've done. They're calling out to everyone. We gotta stand up and speak out now. And the chorus goes, stand up, speak out. Stand up and speak out now. Stand up, speak out. Stand up and speak out now. You guys all sound good. Okay. To Miller and Hegseth and that whole crew, we're gonna stand up and speak out now. To Ice and Nolan and Bondi too, we're gonna stand up and speak out now. To Miller and Hegseth and that whole crew, to Ice and Nolan and Bondi too. No one here elected you. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Again now. Stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Oh, they can hide the truth and say it ain't so. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Well, they can lie and steal, but we all know we're gonna stand up and speak out now. They can hide the truth and say it ain't so. They can lie and steal, but we all know the emperor has got no clothes. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Everybody sing it, gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. You know they're going to try to keep us down. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. But when we raise our voices, it's a mighty sound. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Well, you know they're going to try to keep us down, but when we raise our voices, it's a mighty sound. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We're gonna stand up. Everybody sing now. Yeah, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Well, it's not too soon, but it's not too late. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. We're gonna speak out against fear and hate. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. It's not too soon and it's not too late. We're gonna stand up now, speak out to fear and hate. Yes, no, one more line. No one else is gonna take your place. We gotta stand up and speak out. Everybody gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now, now, now. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up. Sing it to me one more time. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna stand up and speak out now. Okay, you got one more song for you. I was lucky enough to stand on the stage with the person who wrote this song, and I know some of you know it too. So, you know, it's like same old song, same old problem. So if Pete Seeger was here today, he'd be singing this along with us. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, and hammer out warning, hammer out warning, hammer out the love, hammer out the love between my brothers and my sisters, over this land. You know, maybe we were terrorists for love. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in an evening. I'd ring it in the evening all over this land. I'd ring out danger. I'd ring out danger. And I would ring out warning. Love. I'd sing out the love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, evening. I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I would sing out danger, I'd sing out danger. And I would sing out warning. And I would sing out the love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Well, I've got a hammer, I got a bell, I got a bell, I got a song, and I got all over this land. The hammer of justice, the hammer of justice. Bell of freedom, bell of freedom. It's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Last verse one more time. Well, I got a hammer, I got a bell, and I got a bell. I got a song, and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice. It's the hammer of justice. It's the bell of freedom, bell of freedom. It's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll get through this together. Thank you.
Give it up for Bill Holly and his backup singers. But this is a true queen. She fights every day as the executive director of the Economic Progress Institute here in Rhode Island. This black female has been fighting, and she hired me earlier this year to run Tax the Rich and coordinate those efforts here in Rhode Island that would have brought in $190 million for Rhode Island and all the needs we have, but we ain't done fighting. It took us years to get certain things passed, and that's what we are gonna do. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep fighting, because we deserve to keep fighting. We deserve peace. We deserve common decency. So I want you guys to scream, and I see all y'all in your costumes. Those are some sweaty costumes, so thank you for being here. I know you are hot. Somebody give them some water if they need it. I see a pig and a cow and a chicken and some red looking thing. Give them some water if they need it, please. There's a shark, there's a bear, there was somebody dragging something up the steps earlier. We love you and your creativity. And now let's put a focus on what we need here in Rhode Island. And to hone in on that, I bring you up Wayona Nelson Davis!
Hello, beautiful people. I need you to say this with me because we must understand. This is not a drill. Our democracy is at risk. This is not a drill. Our democracy is at risk. I want to start by talking about a different king today. Can I get your permission to talk about a different king? The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. On the night before he was assassinated, he went to Memphis, Tennessee, to stand in solidarity with 1,300 black sanitary workers. They were asking for better wages, same story, different century, different year, asking for better working conditions. And his message to the audience that day in his I Have Been to the Mountaintop speech was one about dangerous unselfishness. And what he meant by that was, there will come a time when we have to stop thinking about what will happen to us and think about what will happen to them if we do not show up every time. He asked the audience that day to forget about what will happen to your funding from the federal government, what will happen to your lives, even death, even jail, and think about what will happen to people who are under attack if you do not show up. And so today, I am tired. I'm actually sick. But because I thought about what will happen to democracy, I showed up today. I am tired because I have lived this all my life. I'm a Civil War survivor from Liberia, and I've been fighting for democracy since I was a child. And so when I see democracy under attack in my new home, I am tired. But I think about what will happen if we don't keep fighting, and I showed up today. And so today I ask you to practice some dangerous unselfishness. I want you to think about our immigrant neighbors and think about what will happen to them if these mass cowards show up and kidnap them from our neighbors if we do not show up and do something about it. I want you to think about what will happen to health care and food assistance and workers and education and the freedom to love, to read, to express, to stand up for what you want to if you do not show up. And I have some truth-telling messages, so I hope you're willing to hear them. To our corporate friends, especially those who pledged in 2020 to uphold democracy by standing for diversity, equity, and inclusion. I need you to ask yourself in this moment, is it time to practice some dangerous unselfishness, forget about profits, and stand with people who need you to hold the line right now? To my beautiful, wealthy neighbors, all 5,700 of you in Rhode Island. I know there is tension and you feel us versus them when we say tax the rich. But I have a message for you. I ask you to practice some dangerous unselfishness.
Come on!
What will happen to your wealth if you pay a little bit more taxes to make sure your neighbors have more food, more health care, make sure we have public transportation? What will happen to your wealth? We need you to show up for Rhode Islanders. To our elected officials, it's time to show up. This is not a drill. Democracy is under attack. It's not business as usual anymore. Elected officials, we need you to be bold. We need you to be courageous. We need you to do what must be done regardless of political injustice. Democracy is under attack, and you must stand up in this moment. You must show up with your people, and you must protect Rhode Island. This is the time. This is not a drill. I need you to keep showing up. This is the first step. If you can protest, testify. If you can testify, write. If you can write, send a check. But I need you to continue to show up, and 2026 is coming. I need you at those polls. You must show up at the polls. And I have one last call to action for you. We all talk about the ugly bill, and now our government is shut down. Why? Because President Trump, who thinks he's a king, and Congress, who is making him think he's a king, has decided to cut health care and SNAP to fund unjust immigrant enforcement and to give more tax cuts to the wealthy. And they are doing that against our wills and because we do not have enough money. I ask you to tell our state leaders that they must choose different. We need taxes in Rhode Island because we need more revenue to fund those things we care about. You'll see my team with Tax the Rich, QR codes. I need you to take action. Don't just show up today, show up always. Continue to show up until we save democracy. This is not a drill. Continue to show up and ask yourself, what will happen to them if we do not show up? Thank you for being here. I love you.